See how businesses are being impacted by the modern streetcar construction. We have the details on this and more.
This is Wildcast.
Good evening. Welcome back to another edition of Wildcast. I'm Jackie Kent and from Marlena and Lexi tonight. First on Wildcast tonight, the search continues for 6-year-old Isabel Sellis. She was last seen in her East Side home near 12th and Craycroft more than 3 days ago. Another candlelit vigil is happening right now. It began at 6:30 tonight at Freedom Park near 29th and Swan. Detectives from Tucson Police Department and the FBI still have no significant leads. There's a $6,000 reward being offered for a tip leading to the discovery of 6-year-old Sellis. If you have any information, please call 911 or 88-CRIME as soon as possible. For additional help with the search, people are asked to post flyers of the missing girl. You can find the flyer on our Facebook page. Go to our UATV3 page and print it out. We'll be sure to keep you updated on her disappearance. The modern streetcar project has taken over downtown Tucson. Many businesses are unhappy with the construction process because it is making it difficult for customers to get into stores. Wildcast reporter Charles Misra tells us more. Charles.
Businesses in downtown Tucson are adjusting to the start of construction for the modern streetcar. The biggest change has been on Congress Street, where both lanes of traffic have been blocked off. Buffalo Exchange manager Claire Gorenflow expressed her concern.
We're a little bit frustrated because initially we had been informed that they would just be closing one lane and that they would be doing most of the work at night. And more recently we were informed that they would be closing it during the day for 24 hours a day, both lanes, and they would be working on it, all day, every day. And that's for at least 4 months, so it's really going to put a cramp on our business.
Brewed coffee owner Phil Bryson's business will also be affected. His coffee shop is on 6th Avenue, which is temporarily closed from Pennington to Congress.
I have worries about what it'll do. I think overall we have to be positive, make the best of the situation. Will it change traffic patterns? Will it affect business? Absolutely. That's a big worry for everybody down here.
Optimism will be a must for those who work downtown, as it will be an obstacle to get by without the use of main roads. Because Congress Street from Tool to Stone is closed, many people have to figure out new ways to get to where they're going downtown.
I usually walk or ride my bike to work every day. Riding a bike will be a big pain because I noticed on 4th Avenue, at least through their construction, they have fenced off bike parking, so we can't even get to the bike racks.
Bryson said though his situation is tough, the businesses on Congress will have more difficulties.
We're definitely, I think, in a better position than they are, and they definitely have more to worry about because the construction is on their front doors. So it's not near as positive for them. We have friends down here that are very worried about what's going to happen.
Gorenflow said Buffalo Exchange will be sending out a lot of flyers while construction takes place. She hopes foot traffic will still lead customers into the store.
But now that the traffic's going to be blocked off, I think that is going to put a huge damper on people getting to our store.
Reporting from downtown Tucson, I'm Charles Misra for Wildcast.
Thanks, Charles. The project is expected to be finished near the end of 2013. We have news on a Senate bill. The Senate is expected to take up Bill 1789, also called the 21st Century Postal Service Act, that could improve and sustain the struggling U.S. Postal Service. The bill would fund early retirement, cut worker compensation benefits, and end 6-day door-to-door delivery that would begin in 2014. The Postal Service would also be able to ship alcohol and offer non-postal products like fishing licenses. This bill would cut close to 80,000 postal jobs. The House will start work on a different postal bill next month, and if Congress doesn't do anything by May 15th, over 220 post offices will either merge or close. Coming up, find out what's going on in the journalism department.
I'm Derek Williams, your former U of A Wildcat. You're watching UATV. Don't change the channel.
Good news for you and your wallet. UA has decided against an earlier proposal to raise tuition. The proposal would have increased tuition by 2.7% for in-state freshmen who start school this fall. Instead, new students who are Arizona residents will have no tuition increase under UA's proposal. They'll pay about $10,000 per year, the same amount other in-state undergrads pay for tuition and mandatory fees. The university's latest tuition plan still needs final approval from the Arizona Board of Regents. When it meets next month, the Regents will hold a public interactive hearing on tuition to get feedback. The hearing will take place Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. at Gallagher Theater in the Student Union Memorial Center. And for all of you journalism majors out there, the UA Journalism School has had a change in their study abroad programs over the summer. Wildcast reporter Max Efren reports on these changes. Max.
Despite what appeared to be highly attractive study abroad courses offered by the U of A School of Journalism for the summer, all three programs offering these courses were forced to drop their journalism aspect due to a lack of enrollment. The courses offered were international journalism in Costa Rica, photojournalism in Italy, and Middle Eastern-focused journalism in Jordan.
This was a very strong concept to take in, with 3 different locations and 3 totally different programs in 3 totally different regions, and I don't know that a department has ever done that.
For there to occur an across-the-board elimination of a major focus of study such as journalism is a bizarre instance, to say the least.
It is a bit of an anomaly. So we've never had this happen with so many programs.
This has raised a pertinent question. How could something like this occur?
I think a lot of it is, well, some of it is the economy. We're seeing students struggling to, pay tuition and costs here, and a study abroad can be a little challenging to fund, but there are scholarships that students can apply for as long as they've given themselves enough lead time to do that. I think maybe some of the summer students this year weren't aware of some of the bigger scholarships that they could apply for.
Carol Schwalbe, the professor who was in charge of leading the Costa Rica trip until it was canceled, felt similarly concerning the situation.
I don't know. It's really a mystery when there was so much interest and why there wasn't the follow-through. I mean, the only thing I heard anecdotally from students is, oh, I'd love to go, but I don't have the money this year, so I'll save up and go next year. Maybe we'll have a groundswell next year, and we'll have 20 students who want to go. So it certainly was not for lack of interest.
Everyone involved, however, have high hopes for the future and do not see this sort of predicament arising again.
I really don't have an answer, and we have had to cancel a few over the years, but the next summer the enrollment will be through the roof. So I don't think it's anything that anyone did. I think next summer they will be fine. I really do.
Coming to you from the University of Arizona for Wildcast, I'm Max Efren.
And for more information about studying abroad through the journalism school, see their website at www.journalism.arizona.edu/studyabroad. That's all we have for you tonight. As always, you could watch us anytime online at uatv.arizona.edu. I'm Jackie Kent. We'll see you next week for this semester's final edition of Wildcast. Have a great night.